Wow, that sun is really, really freaking bright. Holy smokes. So today is lame. Just kidding. I'm trying to find a way to gain energy or just to keep myself going because my period now is 2 days late. It sucks getting older. The older that you get, your menstrual cycles will start to screw up more and more the closer you get to perimenopause. And mine has been doing that this year. It's been getting worse and worse and worse. So this month I had a lot of mental health problems this month. And it was just really, really bad. It affected my sleep. It affected my daily stuff. It was just like constant. So I've also noticed in the past couple of months with most of my cycles lately, actually for the past couple of years, I'm late, like all the time now. And it's really frustrating to me because I just feel like crap for like extra amounts of days. I have been having also these things, I call them ghost cramps, where it's like you have cramps but you just don't really even start, like nothing happens. Anyway, so there's my little thing on that. So I basically, wow, it's windy. I took my kids to their school, and it's really cool because we live right down the road from our school, from their school. So they can, during the summertime, they can come over here and still play on the playground and stuff. I'm trying so hard not to stop on a bee. But they come over and they play on the playground, and they get to spend time here. So that's really cool. I am just really, really going through it today mentally. I'm just having a really hard day. And when I feel like that, I try not to sit in the house too much. I'm probably gonna get shit for this because the last time I spoke about my cat, somebody like had a meltdown and said that I didn't deserve him and I was a horrible person and everything else. My cat is currently right now, he's not neutered. We have been trying to save up money to get him neutered. As everybody knows, prices are extremely high right now. To get him neutered is close to almost $300. I am on a fixed income, so it's incredibly hard for me to adjust things, move things around, do stuff, and we've had a lot of emergencies come up in the past couple of months that have prevented us from taking him to the vet to pay $300. So we basically just been keeping him in the house as best as we possibly can and just kind of dealing with the nonsense. The bad part is that he has been escaping.
Our cat
Yeah.
over the fence right now who's being a freaking maniac. So, on my bike ride, I was just talking about him on the darn trail. I was talking to myself, and I'm doing a video.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was doing this cat. He's always in the darn jungle. He never gets out of the darn jungle. I used to go over the fence every single freaking time. Now he's copying me.
Cool, man.
You're a freaking maniac!
Yeah, he is a maniac. So we're trying to keep an eye on him. He only goes across like the fence line. There's a neighbor that lives directly behind us, and he takes care of the other cats, and he's ultimately taking care of Luke at the same time. The problem is that between our house and our neighbors, there is a huge wooded area. Like it's just like all like trees and like vines. And after further consideration, I got myself a weed identifier and found out that 95% of everything in that area is poisonous. He is not going outside any longer. Like all this stuff. So he pretty much like, it looks like a tiny jungle over there. I guess apparently he thinks he's Bagheera. He is, I'm going to insert the video like right here. I was pretty upset when I made the video, so I'm going to completely mute it. But yeah. Everything that is below my feet in this specific area that he was is all poisonous. He's not going back out there. He decided to climb up a tree, and he was laying in the tree, and I was calling him because I was trying to get him to come in for the night. And he's laying in the tree, and he's like laying like he looked like Bagheera from the Jungle Book, licking his paws, and he's just looking at me like, I'm not coming home. So, day gazillion of no period. But I know, and there's probably going to be people that are going to watch this and think, am I pregnant? I took a couple of pregnancy tests about 4 or 5 days ago, and they both came up negative, but they were the dollar store ones. So those ones, from experience, like, you have to take them the day of your expected period. I don't know at this point. I really don't know. I'm like 3 days late. I don't have a lot of symptoms going on. Kind of, slightly. So I do, but I don't. Like, I have symptoms, but I don't have symptoms. Like today, a cleaning rampage, and I pretty much ripped everything out of my kitchen. I pretty much just moved my kitchen table into my living room, and then like we kind of like organized the living room. I got these couches. Well, I got these couches today. I got rid of my sectional, so I don't know. That's my life right now. This PMDD of mine is gonna end up getting me in jail. Literally took my kids to a public park. I've been taking them to the same park for the past 3 years now. Nothing really different. We get out there and there is a summer camp program out there. Now the summer camp program's been out there, I wanna say it's been getting close to almost 3 months. And they usually occupy like a whole entire section that's like over by the actual school. We don't usually go over there. We don't bug them or nothing. Today, they were on the playground, and we thought one of them, we didn't know who it was. We thought that it was a mom and her 4 kids. So when my kids walked over there, they went to go play. The worker that was for the summer camp program turns around, whips around, yells at both my sons and says, unless you're paying for this, you're not playing on this play set. You need to go away. What? My son is 6 years old. My other son is 9 years old. They've been going to the same playground on summer break for 3 years. Also, to state the obvious fact here, this playground is open to the public all summer long. So I basically went mama bear mode, and I got really upset because, one, you're not going to yell at my kids like that, and it was just, there was no reason for her to act like that. So I had to file a complaint. Instead of flipping out, I almost did. I'm proud of myself. I didn't flip out. It sucks too because I just guzzled like a cup of coffee before I even went out there. Anxiety was bad. And I was like, that's it. That's not necessary. And I just like, my period needs to start.
Gotta find a cure, gotta find a cure. A way to calm down. A way to calm down. Be human again. Be human again. Gross again. Gotta find a way for them to understand. Misunderstood. So misunderstood. My temper is bad, my mission is good. I never be labeled as good. I never be labeled as mentally stable. They all label me as a threat. Shot me off into space. Something I'll never forget. Shooting myself with these gamma rays. Something I always regret. I done ran away so many times.
Hanging out with my cat. But yeah, anyways, like I was saying, it just hasn't been a good month for me. I know this vlog's really boring. It's mostly just a lot of chat, but I don't know. So I'm gonna put some makeup on and try to make it.
Veo en tu sorriso. 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 Veo en tu sorriso.
snitched you out. It like raised the lighting. Oh well. Hey guys. So today is July 16th. I am very, very fatigued today. I am totally going through it with the old period stuff. I have a lot to do today. Half of it I'm probably going to end up forgetting because there's just too much going on right now. I know my son has an appointment today with one of his clinicians, and I'm not gonna lie, you guys, today I'm not really like up for social aspects, but I have to because it's a meeting that he has to have. My skin is really oily today. My brain is not working at all. My brain is fried. Yeah. I call it the first day of period blues. Technically today's my second day. My second day is usually the worst. I don't have any energy. I struggle with a lot of things. Just like that. It is raining today and lightning. It just flashed in my face. This is my current view. That's my dryer in the background being obnoxious now. I'm just gonna go shut that off. It is raining cats and dogs today. We have severe weather chances all day until 1 o'clock in the morning. Actually, from technically all the way until 3 a.m. in the state of Michigan. So, yeah. I am not even doing this right now. It's too hot and this is way too steamy. So I'm sitting here. I don't like this angle. In my truck in the rain because I had to do a prescription pickup for my son and it's not ready. So look at all that gray, you guys. Look at that. That's not blonde. Like you can see the root. That's all gray from like there to there. That's all silver. That's crazy. I didn't know how much silver I had. Of course, I have not seen my natural hair color since I was 15 years old. I just made up my mind this year because I am sick and tired of dyeing my hair, you guys. I'm going on 39 years old. Whoops. I'll be 39. I have a freaking leak like right here in the crack of my door. It's annoying. When it downpours, it's been raining for 3.5 hours. It does it. It's really annoying. Anyway, I'm just sick and tired of it. Like, I have pretty much been every single hair color you can possibly think of. I have had, obviously, blonde. I've had platinum blonde. I've been white. I've had black hair, brown hair, blue hair, green hair. I've had perms. I've had pixie cuts. I've had waist-length hair. I've had medium cut hair. I'm just done, you guys. I've done it all. And I'm just sick and tired of it. I'm also getting too old for it. Like I said, I'm going on 39 years old and it's just getting kind of stupid now. Like I just don't, it doesn't look good on me anymore. And when I dye my hair dark, it makes me have like my fine lines and wrinkles show up really bad. Plus, you know, to be honest, I'm not gonna lie, financially, I just don't have the money for it anymore. My budget is very small, and for me to go out each month and spend close to almost $150 to $200 on my hair when I don't even have that to spend is absolutely stupid. So I just stopped. I'm just done, and I haven't dyed my hair since, I think it was April. I think it was like the end of April, and I haven't touched it since, and I don't have any desire. I guess I shouldn't say I don't have a desire because I have had ideas about what I want to do. I was like, well, maybe, you know, I could do this or maybe I could do that. But I even thought about going back to red. Like I was going to do like a copper red, but I've been copper red and it just doesn't work out because with red tone hair, you have to constantly update it every 3 to 6 weeks. With my hair, because I take a shower almost every single night, it's like a relaxation thing. I have to color my hair probably close to every 2 to 4 weeks. That's expensive. So I'm just done. It's over. Kaput. So I'm actually kind of excited to see what my hair is going to look like when it finally does start growing out. I think I'm pretty much going to be completely silver. So my kids aren't too jazzed about it. They're like, no. But they keep asking me like, oh, Mom, you need to dye your hair. Oh, you need, because they're used to it. I mean, I've been dyeing my hair ever since they were tiny, tiny little babies. So they don't know, you know, any other mom except the mom that has, you know, multi-different hair all the time. I've been pretty steady blonde now for 5 to 6 years. And then I had, at the beginning of this year, I dyed my hair black. And then that just washed out. It completely washed out of my hair. So, yeah. I just told myself once I get back to blonde and I get to a tone of blonde that I'm done. So. Okay, it just got cool outside. Jeez. Oh my God, this weather, I'm telling you. So I found out today is the beginning of Mercury retrograde. I am totally like in the throes of Mercury retrograde right now. As soon as I got up this morning, my landlord sends me an email. bunch of negativity. I'm like, oh crap. So yeah, my Mercury retrograde started out full swing. Owe a bunch of money to my landlord by the end of this month. She did like some inspection thingamajiggy, and she was like looking around and like blah blah blah. But so that happened. My oldest son had a complete emotional breakdown today. It is only 2:30 in the afternoon. I've dealt with like 3 different things in the past 4 to 5 hours. Anyways, I'm going to wrap this vlog up here because now I have to start working on my July wrap-up video. This was supposed to be my July wrap-up video, but it just got way too long, and I was like, I'll just do a week in life because it's already been a week. And I don't want this vlog to be like a half an hour long. So, you know the rule, the blah, 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 you know the jazz. Peace out. I hope to speak to y'all again soon. Thank you for commenting and subscribing to my channel, and I hope to see y'all again. I am mentally challenged, so if you don't want to subscribe, don't blame you.